Welcome, my friends, to Skull Lantern Theater. Let's begin. Some scary stories from Reddit coming right up.
This story is from the subreddit Horror Story and is entitled The Last Tenant. I moved into a new apartment last month. It was a great deal, way below market price, and I was excited to finally live on my own. The landlord seemed like a nice old man, although a bit eccentric. He insisted that I never use the storage unit in the basement, but wouldn't explain why. I didn't care much about the storage, so I agreed. The apartment itself was cozy, with a small living room, a bedroom, and a kitchen. There was one locked door that piqued my curiosity. My landlord had mentioned it led to a sealed-off hallway, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. One night, I was woken up by a faint scratching sound coming from the locked door. I tried to ignore it, but it persisted for hours. The next day, I asked my landlord about it. He looked pale and dismissed it as rats in the walls. But the scratching continued every night, growing louder and more frantic. I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to investigate. I picked the lock and hesitantly opened the door. The air was cold and stale. The hallway was old and dusty, with peeling wallpaper and flickering lights. I walked down the hall and found a door at the end. My heart raced as I twisted the knob and pushed it open. Inside was a room covered in newspaper clippings and photographs. Each photo showed a previous tenant, their faces crossed out with a red marker. I gasped as I saw my own picture on the wall, taken the day I moved in. The date below it was the only thing not crossed out. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind me. Panicking, I tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge. I pounded on the door and screamed for help, but no one came. The temperature in the room dropped and the air grew thick. And then I heard it. The scratching sound from behind the walls, louder than ever, accompanied by an otherworldly growl. And I realized with terror that I was no longer alone.
We'll see you next time, my friends, for we are all just stories, written in flesh and blood.